I mean, is there?
Well, I'm going to tell you, we think that it takes 2 years to make a finished horse.
Can you make a good horse, or they got to be born? They got to have the DNA.
Oh no, it depends on the event you want. But as far as making rope horses, about anything can be roped on. But these horses have to be so cowy and so quick-footed and so good-natured that they are really amazing horse today. That black horse right there, my wife, is a really good horse.
Yeah.
He's 5 years old now, just turned 5, and she's going to show him this year, and he's a pretty horse.
These horses pick it up pretty fast, some of them, or is there some are
the good ones do.
The good ones do, right? And then
the good ones do. I've trained some that no matter what you did, they wouldn't get it, you know.
Yeah.
But
so it takes about 2 years, you say, to train?
It takes nearly 18 to 24 months to find one. Nope. That far corner over there. Come here a minute. I'll introduce you to you. Yeah, put my rope and saddle on it. I gotta get it broke in.
This is cool in here. This must be the saddle.
This is where we put
bin,
all the
right?
saddles.
Huh? Keep all the saddles,
So
of course.
Cutting saddles, roping saddles, cow horse saddles, and every kind of saddle you can imagine.
Saddles probably haven't changed. Have saddles changed much over the years?
Oh, mine haven't. All of these saddles are my design that I have made. I bought a saddle from Hamley's in Pendleton, Oregon. And all these trees are that same tree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've had them make, and so Bob's Custom Saddles from Scottsdale, Arizona, is making these saddles for me. And he just bought me a brand new one. I can't see it here right now. Must be outside.
Yeah.
So that, and then of course there's all the bridles that go.
Yeah, man. I was looking at all the bridles, man. That's amazing.
That's a history of bridles right there. But we use every one of them somehow or another.
Really? You still use them?
Yeah.
Wow.
All of those on that wall. They all get used several times a year. Some of these bridles are really expensive because they've got a lot of this bridle right here is old as you and me both put together.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, look at the workmanship on this, right?
And if what beautiful stuff.
And that's probably, I mean, if what you're saying is true, that's not running that down the assembly line here, right? They're handmaking that.
That's a handmade $1,500 bridle now, or maybe even more than that. You could probably get $5,000 for that bridle.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Man, there's a lot of style that goes into some of them, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm looking at some of these and.
Yeah.
Right? I mean.
That's an old bridle. That one's really old. Yeah, and that's a good spade that I used to ride out on the desert.
Wow.
But it takes so many years to make a good spade bit horse that I haven't hardly got time to make them anymore. Yeah. I love to make a good spade bit horse.
Now, for people that don't know, what is this, like me, what is a spade bit horse?
A spade bit is, I can tell you with this bridle here. This particular bridle is designed, this is a preparatory command signal.
Okay.
So when you pull on the bridle reins, it actually touches him in the roof of the mouth and tells him that you're going to pull him before you actually do.
Oh, no kidding.
So they get really light. They won't let you hardly pull harder than that. They won't let you pull on the bit at all.
Wow.
They feel this coming and they respond.
Okay.
But it's really hard. It takes 2 years at least to make a good spade bit.
Do they feel, when you first start out, are they kind of like skittish on that thing?
We let them pack it for a year. Just pack it.
Yeah.
And so, and then we ride him with a two rein, a hackamore and a spade bit at the same time.
Yeah.
So then, after he's wore it for a year, then we start doing the two rein, a little bit of this and a little bit of hackamore at the same time, and then he becomes a spade bit horse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Lots of more to it.
How many horses do you think you've owned over the years? I mean, I don't even know if you could count, right? I mean.
Well, I'm going to tell you, my dad and mom was inducted in the Hall of Fame in the quarter horses for registered more horses than anybody in the United States.
Okay.
Consecutively every year, more than the King Ranch. Because sometimes the King Ranch they just rode, they didn't register hardly sometimes. But because they just used it for the ranch. And so my dad and mom registered every horse that they had since 1945, and we run 100 head of broodmares back in those days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 4 or 5 studs.
Right.
Yeah, so there you go.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's one of my saddles. I won it, but it's a saddle that
You won this saddle?
Yeah.
What do you have to do to win this thing?
Well, I won the Derby.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Let's see what that says.
$40,000.
No way.
Yeah,
2007.
yeah, NRCHA
Yeah.
Open
Derby.
Derby
Champion.
Yeah.
How much? Man, that's incredible. That's a lot of money, isn't it? I mean, I don't know.
Well, our snaffle bit fraternity that we're heading for pays $100,000 for the winning horse.
Is it?
There's my check right there. See that check right there?
Oh, there it is. It really did happen. No wonder you get competitive on this. I would too at that kind of. Look at that.
Yeah.
Man.
100,000 right there. And I've won it twice, so that's kind of fun.
Now people are going to want to know, what's a snaffle bit? Like, where does that come from?
Snaffle bit is a bridle that we use on babies to teach them how to go left and right.
Okay.
And here's one right here. You'll find, and you only ride them with one hand. I mean, you got to ride it with 2 hands.
Yeah.
So you pull this way and this way. Now my bridles are designed. They're a little different than most guys are. I have a 6-inch snaffle bit, something like the spade bit. This bit has a preparatory command of pulling on this bridle rein, and it slips through over his tongue a little bit, and tells him you're going to pull on him before you actually do.
Wow.
So my horses are really light.
So there's actually, I never realized that there was so much communication that goes on.
Communication is where it's all at.
I mean, that's what it all is, right? I mean,
exactly. And timing with your feet, you got to know where your feet are.
Yeah.
You actually ride a snaffle bit or ride a saddle like if you're snow skiing. If you've snow skied before, you can ride a saddle well. But anybody that thinks they got to wrap their legs around the horse to stay on him, you'll probably fall off. Because they're stronger than you are. So when they stop and turn left or right, and you're grabbing around them, you'll go right over their head. But if you just sit there quiet and then go with the maneuver, it's easy to ride.
That's interesting.